What's up, guys? Dave White, Great White Smoke. We're here in southern Indiana, first day of spring, so we thought we'd kick it off by giving you guys a 2-for-1 video with recipes. We're going to do one of the most popular sandwiches on our truck. It's called the Creamy Carolina, and it is pulled pork. So we're going to teach you how to make pulled pork today, and we're going to give you the recipe for our creamy coleslaw. And I mean, that's big time for us. So enjoy. A lot of people have said they missed the truck being out. Let's hope 2021 is definitely better than last year. We're going to go ahead and get fired up here with the best charcoal in the game and the game-changing Tumbleweeds. So we get fired up and we'll get into this recipe. All right, guys, we got our Prairie Fresh pork butt here, and we've got Blues Hog, sweet and savory. That's how we're gonna roll on this bad boy. We're gonna hit it with a little olive oil as a binder. So there's a lot of talk, cap up, cap down. We put ours cap down in foil pans to catch all of the drippings that are gonna come off this thing, because we're gonna reintroduce those later. A lot of guys cook right on the grate, wrap it in foil halfway through. We're gonna do those same things, but we're gonna do it all in this pan. So I leave the fat cap down. It's just gonna make juice in the bottom of the pan that way. So anybody says we're losing moisture, impossible. It's all in the pan. So we're gonna get maximum rub all over all the sides of this thing that have exposed meat. We're not gonna rub the fat cap at all. And for at the end, you guys that are wondering, the elusive money muscle everybody talks about is right here. You're looking at it. Easy way to find it, bone's right here. Opposite of the bone, money muscle. See all that nice fat in there? So at the end when you're serving, that's gonna be the best sandwich, I promise you. So we got it rubbed up with our oil. We're gonna give it a good coat of Blues Hog here. Good even coat. Top. Side. And on the end there. Alright. It's about an 8.5 pound butt, something like that. We're gonna cook it till it's tender and done. You'll see at the end of this, I really won't even probe for temperature. I can promise that you'll want to be well over 203. Cook it to 210, 215 if you want. I'm going to keep pushing the foil throughout the cook, and when I feel this pork butt give under my hand and I know that I can reach in and shred it, that's when it's done for us. So we're going to throw it on. We'll keep you updated through the end. We'll get into coleslaw here shortly, and then we'll make us a big fat sandwich at the end. Stick around. All right, well, we've been on for a couple hours now, and this is kind of like ribs. Like, we wrap them when they're the color we want. So I think we got a pretty good mahogany color here. Taking some good smoke. You know, if we were at a competition, we would worry more about internal temps and all that, but you know, this is to make sandwiches with. So the idea is to get good smoke on it, set your rub. That's it. If you remember the rub thing, when you can touch it, it's not coming off real bad on your glove. One other thing that I do is I'll use Heinz apple cider vinegar. I poured a little in there when I came out to check it. It also helps to pour some in the very beginning to kind of help your rub that's in the pan not burn on the bottom. You could use soda, water, apple juice, pineapple juice, billion things. I try to stay away from sugars because they burn, and more watery things because they evaporate. And this is a good traditional barbecue ingredient, apple cider vinegar. So I'm just gonna fill it till the inside of the pan is about halfway full, because once I put this foil on, this thing's gonna push out a ton more of the pork's natural juice, and that'll mix together real nice, and at the end we'll reintroduce that juice into the pork, and it's gonna make it really nice and juicy. So we'll wrap this down tight. Same thing as always, you want to wrap your foil tight so that it keeps all the steam in and helps break down and render the rest of the fat. So wrap it down so no steam is getting out. Now from here, I'm going to come out every hour and I'm going to start pressing on the top of this thing until I feel that pork butt smash under my hand, and I'll know it's tender enough to pull and shred. So hang tight, stick around. Pretty soon we'll start making the coleslaw and we'll get everything set up, and so we'll see you at the end. Alright guys, pork's finishing up, so here is the Great White Smoked Coleslaw. 1 cup of mayonnaise. Half cup sugar. 3 tablespoons of coarse pepper. Yeah, it's a lot. 1 tablespoon coarse kosher salt. And 1/3 a cup of white vinegar. That mixed up good. And this is a 14-ounce bag of Tricolor shreds. Saves you a lot of time, prep, cheap to get at the store. So we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna let this stand in the fridge, and then we'll bring our pork in and get it shredded and see what we got here at the end. This stuff will marry in together in the fridge, come together nice. I'm gonna go grab the pork off the grill and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Alright guys, pork's finished up. Awesome dark color there. So, you know, we haven't talked a lot about time and temp. I mean, it really is relative to your cooking style and your pit. So there is no real wrong answer. I mean, we were probably 325 for about 5.5, 6 hours. And we're able to do that by introducing apple cider vinegar to keep it from scorching, and then wrapping it at the right time and then letting it push full there. So, you know, you could cook this pork butt for 12 hours, 13 hours if you wanted to. So whatever you're comfortable with, dial that in. Here's our finished product. Clean bone, that's usually a great sign. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this thing up, then we'll get our fixings out and start making us a sandwich. All right guys, here we are. We got a good pan of pork. Coleslaw came out good and creamy. Nice brioche bun here. So step one, fat helping of pulled pork there. We're going to hit it with Smoky Mountain Blues Hog. Good. Big old fat scoop of the coleslaw here. Dang. Creamy Carolina. See y'all next time.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back. The brand new invention.